Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Greetings of peace, mercy, and blessings, everyone. Welcome back to Alhambra Study Foundation. I am Aziz Life 360. Today, inshallah, we will continue with lesson 2 with the Arabic alphabets. We will be learning makharij al-huruf, the pronunciation or the articulation points of the letter. In other words, the exit points, where all the letters would be pronounced from. In Arabic, each letter has its specific articulation point. There is major ones and smaller minor ones. We'll start, inshallah, with all of them one by one. To recap on the first class, by now you already know the Arabic alphabet has 28 letters that make the Arabic alphabets. Arabic alphabets are written from right to left across the page. The first letter, Alif, it's simple, right? Alif, Alif, it is pronounced from the empty space of the mouth and the throat. There is really nothing specific about Alif. Alif, Alif, Alif. Just air, and it can be heavy or light depending on the letters preceding it. We'll discuss that in the next video, inshallah. Alif. Next letter is Ba. Ba, like the sound of the sheep. Ba. You bring both of your lips together. Ba, ba. Pretty straightforward, like bath, ba. The next letter is Ta. Ta, like tomato. It is pronounced from top part of tip of the tongue, top part of the tip of the tongue, when it hits the roots of upper front incisors. Ta, ta. Now be careful, no whistle sound like in the English T. You don't want to say ta 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 tu ti ta ta ta. It's ta. The next letter is Tha. Tha, like 3. It is pronounced from tip of the tongue and edge of upper incisors touching teeth. Tha. Tha. You should be sticking your tongue out of your mouth. Tha. Tha. The next letter is Jim. This guy is at the gym, you remember. Jim is pronounced from middle section of the tongue and roof of the mouth. Jim, Jim, Jim. The next letter is Ha. Ha. Like blowing mist on mirror. We call him Ha. Expel the air out like you have a dry throat or thirsty throat. Okay? Ha is actually first of the 6 guttural letters, because when you say you should feel the vibration in the middle part of the throat. It's light letter, but it's sharply pronounced. Ha. Ha. The next letter is Kha. Kha. Like clearing of the throat. It is a very heavy letter. Closest throat letter to the mouth. This is the closest throat letter to the mouth. Kha. It's like you have a wife that snores, huh? At night. Huh? What does she say? Huh? It's kha. Huh? The next one is dal. Dal. Da. It's simple. It's like saying dad. Huh? It is pronounced from the tip of the tongue towards upper incisors. D, d, dal. Dal. Huh? The next one is ذال. ذال. Dal, like we explained last time in the first lesson, it is like the grammatical article in the English when you say the school, the rain, huh? So dal is pronounced from tip of the tongue when it hits lower edge of the upper incisors. Huh? Tip of the tongue should show outside the mouth. Dal. Dal. Huh? Dal. The next one is ra. Huh? Ra. Ra, like reem. Huh? It can be heavy or light as well. And it is pronounced from top part of tip of the tongue when it hits the gums. When it hits the gums. Ra. Ra. The next one is za or zay, like we say zain, ziyad. It's basically a z in English, just an English z. Za, zay. The next one is seen. Seen, like a hissing sound. Seen. Next one is sheen. Sheen. Spreading sound of the letter in the mouth. Sheen. It's like you're saying shut up, shut up. It is pronounced from the middle of the tongue and roof of the mouth. The middle of the tongue and roof of the mouth. Sheen. Sheen. The next letter is sa. Sad. Sad. It's like you're whistling. Seesaw. Or like saying Saul, Paul, Saul. Sad is a heavy letter, and it is pronounced from the tip of the tongue, again, from the tip of the tongue when it lies on the bottom incisors. The bottom incisors. Sad. The next one is dad. It is a unique letter. No other language has this sound. One side of two sides of tongue should be hitting the upper molars. Saw, saw, or sawed. The next letter is ta. Not ta, ta. The tongue is flat, is thicker with emphasis on the tongue, as if you're saying toilet, tall. So part, it is the top, it is pronounced from the top part of the tip of the tongue when it hits the roots of the upper incisors. And again, it is a heavy letter. Ta, ta. You should feel your tongue hitting the upper incisors. Ta, ta, ta. The next one is the. The tongue is rolling forward. It is again pronounced from the tip of the tongue to edge of the upper incisors. So don't stick your tongue out as much as with da or as much as with tha. Okay, so it is the. It's not as it seems like it's like tha, but it's the. Your mouth is full, but the tongue should still be visible. Huh? The. The next letter is Ayn. Ayn. Ayn is pronounced from the middle of the throat. Ayn. Ayn. The next letter is Ghain or Gha. As if you gargle with water, for example, like we explained last time. As if you put water in your mouth and you gargle. So that is the sound that this guy is making. Huh? It is the highest part of the throat. Huh? It is pronounced from the highest part of the throat. Ghain or Gha. The next one is Fa, as if you're saying fire, fire. It is pronounced from combining edge of upper incisors when they head down on the inside part of the lower lip. Huh? So the tongue has no involvement at all. Fa, fa. Notice the difference between fa and tha. The tongue is sticking out for tha, but for fa, the tongue is staying inside. Fa. The next one is qaf, like a crow. You squeeze your upper portion of your throat and ejecting the sound qaf, qaf. It is pronounced from the deepest part of the throat. Huh? The deepest part of the throat. Qaf, qaf. The next one is kaf. This one is softer. Huh? Kaf. It's like you're saying kim, kimono, kilo. It is pronounced from the back of the tongue, but it's actually closer to the mouth from the qaf. Huh? Notice the difference? Qaf. Huh? It's a bit farther. Kaf. Kaf, it's closer to the mouth. Next is lam. 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 It's an L in the English language, and it is pronounced from the tip of the tongue when it hits the gums and the upper incisors. Huh? Lam. 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 La. Lam. Next is meme. Meme, as if you're saying mom. It's basically pronounced from bringing both lips together. Meme. It's basically an English M, nasal sound coming from nose. Meme. Next is noon. Noon is like you're saying afternoon. Huh? Noon. It is pronounced from the tip of the tongue when it hits behind the upper incisors. Huh? Noon. Noon. Next is wow. Wow. It's easy. Huh? It's simple. It is pronounced when you put both lips together and stick them outside, a light letter. Wow. It's almost like wow, but it's light letter. Wow. Wow. Next letter is ha. Ha. Like when you say he, if you're out of breath, huh? It is pronounced from the deepest part of the throat. The deepest part of the throat. It is a light letter, but is not sharp at all. Huh? Ha. 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 Next is Hamza. Huh? Hamza is pronounced when you put your finger on the lowest part of the throat and you can feel the vibration. If you put your finger on the lowest part of the throat, you will feel the vibration. Hamza, ha, ha, Hamza. Next is ya or ya, as if you're saying yay, yay, ya. It is pronounced from the middle part of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Ya, ya, ya. Last is the same as ya. Huh? Let's recap the whole alphabet letters, inshallah, now. Bismillah. Bismillah. We say Bismillah every time we begin to do something. We say Bismillah. Alif. Alif. Ba. Ba. Ta. Ta. Fa. Fa. Jim. Jim. Ha. Ha. Kha. Kha. Dal. Dal. Dhal. Dha. Ra. Ra. Za. Za. Sin. Sin. Sheen. Sheen. Saw. Sawed. Da. Da. Ta. Ta. Next is the. The. Ain. Ain. Ghain. Ghain. Fa. Fa. Qa. Qa. Kaf. Kaf. Lam. Lam. Mim. Mim. Noon. Noon. Wow. Wow. Ha. Ha. Hamza. Hamza. Ya. Ya. Yay. It's easy, huh? It's not that hard. Let's do it again all together. Yalla, let's do it again all together, inshallah. Alif. Ba. Ta. Tha. Jim. Ha. Kha. Da. Dha. Ra. Za. Sin. Sheen. Sa. Da. Ta. Dha. Ain. Ghain. Fa. Qa. Kaf. Lam. Mim. Noon. Wow. Ha. Hamza. And ya. Yay. Inshallah, you'll get it. Huh? We will continue these lessons, inshallah, till you get the Arabic alphabets. Because I want to make sure that you get the exit points or makharij al-huruf. The moment you know how to say these letters, it's over. The next step is to connect the letters together. Once you connect the letters together, you'll be able to read and write them perfectly. Till next time, next lesson, inshallah. في أمان الله ورعايته والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Greetings of peace, mercy and blessings, everyone.